With that, let's go out to the phone lines. We have Mark in Madison. Hi, Mark.
How you doing?
Hey, Mark.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. Hey, I know they practice this, but why won't Dan Muse give Ben Kendall a chance during for the shootout?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just youth, and you know, he's leaning on more veteran experience in the shootout. I will say this: Ricard Raquel started at center on that first line tonight, and he wasn't great on the faceoffs the other night, but tonight he actually did pretty decent. So that was promising to see. But yeah, I don't know why they're not having Ben shoot in the shootout. Again, I just think he's leaning on experience probably.
Well, what do they always say? I mean, the definition of insanity is if you keep doing the same thing over and over. So I would think as long as these shootout woes persist, you got to try tinkering with it, right? If you're Dan Muse, I mean, you can't just, you know, kind of resign yourself to what's not working. So maybe Kendall will get a chance eventually. Obviously, they didn't bring in any sort of, you know, big names at the deadline. So he's rolling with the options that they have. And, you know, at what point does he exhaust those options? Only he knows.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, we have Steve in Rochester. Hi, Steve. You there? All right, maybe not. All right, Mike in Mount Lebo. Hi, Mike.
Something else.
I know what it is, but I don't.
Gosh dang it. All right, we have Michael in Beaver Falls. Hi, Michael.
Hi, guys. You can always count on me.
Yeah, save us from the cold streak of callers, Michael, please.
Thank God I'm on the show. Hey, guys, have you noticed how people just love basketball? I still feel like Pittsburgh ought to get an NBA franchise going. Think about all the revenue. Think about all the fans. We love football. Don't get me wrong. We love our Steelers, but it's time for some basketball, baby.
I like your enthusiasm, as always, Michael. I do think college basketball is pretty special here in Pittsburgh because there's not an NBA team. I think if an NBA team came here to Pittsburgh, maybe the college basketball wouldn't be as special. There wouldn't be as big of a following for that. And I personally am a big fan of college basketball. NBA, I don't know. I feel like they really need to fix the load management and some of the fouling and some of the issues going on in the NBA before I get back into it. I used to be really into it. I played basketball growing up, but lately it's just felt like, I don't know. I haven't been super into the NBA. What about you?
I just don't know that Pittsburgh would be able to support 4 major pro sports teams. And I think there are other cities out there that, you know, don't have 3 already that are kind of pushing to get an NBA team where they are. But hey, for a long time, you know, Pitt basketball scratched that itch when they were, you know, dominating in the Big East and ranked #1 in the country. I mean, there were big games every week at the Peterson Event Center. So that kind of was like the NBA team or the pro team in town. Duquesne has a storied history, of course, and they've been trying to work their way back to kind of annual relevancy. But yeah, I mean, this time right now, March is great for college hoops. So if you're looking for something to watch these next couple weeks, there are some local teams that can get you into it.
Yeah, it's the best time. Best time for sure. All right, guys, we're going to head to our last break. Give us a call, 412-575-2600. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Nightly Sports Call. I'm your host tonight, Cassidy Wood, joined alongside Brian Batko. And Bri, the Pens, so tough stretch they have ahead of them right now. Obviously disappointing loss in another shootout tonight. And now they face Boston, Vegas, Carolina, Utah, which hopefully they should win that one pretty easily. And then Colorado after that. Now Gino should be back in time for Colorado. He would have served his 5-game suspension at that point. The promising thing, though, is hopefully it sounds like Sid might be back sooner than we thought. Josh Yohe tweeted that he wouldn't have been shocked if he came out and played tonight. So fingers crossed that Sid can come back and maybe help out this team during the stretch of these next couple games.
Yeah, well, I saw that he skated on Friday, so that's obviously a good sign for his return to play plan. So what you're saying, Cassidy, is the Penguins need to spring forward here. Are you a daylight savings time fan?
You know, I think because we've had phones for so long, like, I just don't get what the hype is anymore. And I really don't feel, I think maybe because we stay up so late and we work so late working in sports, like, I just feel like it's never really affected me. What about you?
No, I don't like it. I want Pennsylvania to be one of these 20th state that would lock the clock. I don't like changing the clocks. I guess when I was younger, I didn't mind that it would kind of switch things up every now and again. But now with little kids, no, I hate it.
Yeah, see, you have little ones, so it's probably very different for you.
Yeah.
I don't notice it that much, but if I had kids, I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would. So. Well, hopefully, like I said,
it throws off the whole routine.
Huh?
It throws off the whole routine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's not just one day either. Sometimes it can last for days or a week.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is the final result of the poll. Will Jeff Capel be fired after this season? Yes, 72%. Remember, that's a hefty buyout, over $20 million. So we'll see if it happens. We'll see how deep this run they make in the ACC tourney is. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time, same place, same time.